Okay, so we're back. This is just a brief repeat of what we did at the end of the last episode. Blowing up this helicopter whose best approximation looks like Vortex from Fall of Cybertron. The toy, not the in-game model.
I would have been Swiss cheese if you hadn't taken that helicopter out. You'll get no argument from me. I've had
So now we're going to advance through this door that the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent just led us through. As soon as we take care of all these guys down here that we didn't kill in the last episode. So, okay, I've teleported out of trouble here, and camera's kind of giving me a weird look-see at things. And the guys are starting to follow me in this direction. Right, nice job by Iceman there freezing somebody. I'm going to go and kill this guy from behind.
Pleasant dreams.
I need assistance. Unfortunately, again, I'm not a big fan of these shielded guys.
Now, give me your milk money.
And there's still some guys down here that we... Well, okay, one guy down here who we didn't finish killing. Alright, but we've taken care of him now, so now we can take Wade and crew back upstairs and go pick up some money, pick up some more money, and then we can head through this door and see where this goes. Okay, and got a guy with the shield up there.
Give it up for the Iceman.
Tell Colossus ran him over? Something strange happened there. I'm not exactly sure what. Okay, we've got this guy pinned. For a second there we had him pinned with his shield against the wall, and Colossus took advantage. I've switched back from Deadpool to Iceman. I guess I did that a little while earlier. And now you get to meet the true enemy in this location, M.O.D.O.K. M.O.D.O.K's gonna give us a quiz. Okay, so how far is the Earth from the Sun? It's 93 million miles away from the Sun. So yay, something that I knew. What is the half-life of strontium-90? This I didn't have any idea. I think the answer that seemed most out of place.
Which of the following is not a
Which one's not a subatomic particle? Well, that would be the fruit. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Which race exterminated itself with technology from the water?
And then I gotta ask a question about comics.
I do hope you're finding this to be unlearning.
And got it wrong.
Which is not a measurement of time.
Fortunately, he asked us this question.
This is inconceivable! You're not that intelligent!
And we got it right.
The deal is off. You tricked. They're here.
Okay, so now the objective is to defeat M.O.D.O.K, who of course is a big target, but he will shoot you with his... I don't know, it's not a chair. I'm not really sure what to call it.
Give it up for the Iceman.
Maybe it is a chair. Alright, so I'm just going to chip away at M.O.D.O.K here. He's got reinforcements in the form of AIM troops on the other side of the room. Unfortunately, my allies are all busy fighting one lone AIM soldier with a shield. And I've lost about almost 2/3 of my health here, so I'm going to pull the shield off this guy so I can finally get some help here.
Don't have enough power for that.
We're doing much better now that we've got Colossus and Deadpool punching M.O.D.O.K with us.
Help!
And as you saw with Ping Fang Foom,
How did you do that?
Don't have enough power for that.
as you saw with Fing Fang Foom, if there are flunkies who survive the defeat of the boss, they actually remain hostile until they're put down or completely ignored. So here's all the guys who just for some reason got stuck instead of running to help M.O.D.O.K.
Need a break? Or did I just give
And now
you
we
one?
can mow them down. And now I can go run around and loot the room. Looking for neat stuff. The minute we touch that computer panel, we're going to get zapped out of here. And we won't get to spend any more time in the Omega base.
You did it. You stopped the Omega base. Well done.
Guys, that was one for the books. There's no time to relax. Colonel Fury wants you back at Stark Tower immediately. Stay where you are, and I'll pick you up at the Quinjet.
Alright, so now we're going to return back to home base, and then our next order of business will be
You did a good
figuring out
job
our
on the
main
Omega
team.
base team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in SHIELD equipment. Yes, a device known as the Mutant Amplifier. It magnifies a mutant's natural powers. Until we locate Doom's base, nothing. And since all we're doing is cooling our heels, I want you to investigate a report that there's a riot taking place in Atlantis. See Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to SHIELD's Atlantis outpost. Or if you'd like more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Colonel Fury, Red Roll is on line 6.
So we're about to go to Atlantis. Now Atlantis is the level where we get to build our own team, and I introduced you guys to those folks in an earlier episode so we could make sure they gained the proper experience. So now we're going to go back and get them again, and we're going to prepare them and get them up and ready for, basically. Well, not quite the rest of the game, but, get them up and ready for the next mission. Because, again, as long as you're leveling up, everybody gains a little experience, although the people who are in the fight get more.
Spider-Man.
So we're going to replace everybody, once again, with the
Captain America.
team that I said we'd be using for most of the story. So Captain America, Spider-Man,
Ms. Marvel.
Miss Marvel,
Venom.
and Venom. And you can see we have, they've also gained a little bit of experience as we last saw them, again, because the entire team gained some experience. You'll note that the extreme attack is still unlocked, still locked. It'll lock at level 10, or unlock at level 10. So right now the best thing we can do is either strengthen Venom's Venom Thrust or use Venom's Symbiote Flail. But you can see what our options are here, some of the and the usefulness of some of the other skills. Venom's not a character we're going to be using all that much at first. So going ahead and putting one more in his Venom thrust, not a bad idea. It'll kind of limit what the AI does with Venom. We don't want the AI be, you know, doing stupid things. Then we got Miss Marvel and her incredibly long hair. So she's added a new ability called Photon Burst. And again, she's not going to be a major character that we're real concerned about. The character we're really going to be keeping track of is Spider-Man. Captain America, you see, has 2 points that haven't been spent. And again, his ultimate attack is not unlocked because he's still 2 levels away from it. His shield throw's pretty good. And his shield bash attack is another one that I find myself using. But for right now, I think we're going to dump the other one into reserve strength, which will be a boost that Cap can use for some temporary help. Finally, we've got Spider-Man. And there's only one real ability you need to mess with on Spider-Man, at least the way I use him, and that is the web bullets. And they've all got items that sort of
Is my mask on straight?
help what they're doing, but we're going to be running across a lot more items, you know, in the future. So this is our team. They're not officially the team yet. That'll happen right before the Atlantis mission officially starts. You heard Fury barely mention it. So what's going to happen now is we're going to wander around and do all the stuff that we can do here. I'm going to show off the comic book menu so you can see that we've unlocked Captain America and Wolverine's comic book missions. So we could access those now and try to do them, but I would recommend waiting until your abilities are higher level and you know you have a better chance, because you know that's a one person against lots of stuff thing. Alright, and from here on out,
cybernetic helmet. Thanks.
we're just going to wander around and talk to everybody.
The mutant amplifier vastly augments any mutant's natural power.
So I'm going to cut out at this point, and I'll join you back up when we are just about to go to Atlantis.
Side effects. The amplifier causes damage to the DNA of any mutant it's used on. Not much. The serum's only worked on Captain America. There's something very peculiar about his physique. That, plus the doctor who originally developed it, is dead. He'd wind up with a bunch of muscle-bound beasts, just like you saw in the Omega. They're psychotic, violent, unable to take orders. Not exactly what you'd want from an army. There's no problem at all.
Miss Heather is still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Welcome, my friend. Do you require information? Namor is the first known hybrid of Homo sapiens and Homo mermanus, humans and merpeople. He can breathe water and air, but if he's away from water too long, he will begin to weaken. As with most merpeople, he has an inborn distrust of surface dwellers, and true to his belligerent nature, Namor can take his distrust to the extreme. The Atlanteans are distant cousins to your race. Having evolved on the ocean floor, it is impossible for them to breathe air. Because they live in the extreme conditions of the ocean, merpeople are very hardy. They are stronger than humans, can swim up to 30 miles per hour, and live to be over 150 years of age.
Is on line 6.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and this... Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and...
Well done on the Omega mission. Will you have the same success in Atlantis? SHIELD's directive is to keep the world peace. To do that, we have to monitor the activities of every major civilization. I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy, and that's why they aren't going to find out about it.
Is on line 6.
We realize now that Doom had no intention of commandeering the helicarrier. They attacked to draw additional security forces there.
Your device is missing, and this...
Correct. The Omega and the experiments it held was their prime objective all along. Dugan's still trying to sort things out, but apparently the base sustained only minor damage. Yes, they'd been locked in a cold storage unit on level 3. Aside from some minor cases of frostbite, everyone was fine. You're welcome.
Miss Heather is still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Do you need something else? You're welcome.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today...
We just received a message from Nemorita, the cousin of Namor. Apparently, there is a riot going on in Atlantis. Unknown, but for some reason, the Atlanteans have forcibly removed Namor from his throne.
Hogan on line 2 for you.
Yes, which means something is seriously wrong. See Wyatt when you are ready to go to SHIELD's outpost in Atlantis.
And Miss Heather here in the main
We do not know. He has been a fair and just ruler for many years. The people love him. Perhaps. But Namor has always been kind to his people. There has to be some other explanation for this mass hysteria.
Colonel Fury...
When Mer people and surface dwellers first met, there was quite a bit of hostility. There were even several invasion attempts. The relationship between our two races is lukewarm at best. The Mer people prefer to keep us at arm's distance. Once you reach our Atlantis outpost, you will be infected with a special nanotechnology. Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Pym had a hand in developing it. It will allow you to breathe water with no discomfort. You will also be able to move along the bottom of the ocean, as if you were moving on dry land.
Miss Heather is still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
You are quite welcome.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Rev Ralston is on line 6. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Rev Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The Mr. Stark. Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is...
Could I ask a big favor of you? Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while. Are you kidding? Mr. Stark built this jet as tough as they come. No problem. She's completely submersible. Anytime at all, friend.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Rev Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you
Hello,
in the
Ms.
main
Marvel.
office, Mr.
Ready for
Stark.
your mission to Atlantis?
Other than needing to be able to breathe underwater, yes, I think I'm ready.
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away. Ah, there's no problem at all.
Mr. Stark, there's a Herald. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the
Hi.
Optronics lab.
It's good to see you.
Colonel Fury,